Yes, the fashion statement gets stranger every day, doesn't it? I don't know whether I'm an Arabian Night Mexican bandit, a Moroccan farm worker, or just me. I'm not really sure. Anyway, last night was another circus. Sailing was good. Actually had some good seas. Well, you know, lots of bumpy waves like today. But the wind was fine, didn't die on me. But I was like caught in a trap. Caught in a trap, yeah. Because I've got the rocks on one side and, well, I've got the south on the other side, which I don't want to go to, which is where it would be good if I did because the wind was going in that direction. And in the north I've got ships. And in the east I've got ships. And I can't go northeast, which is where I really want to go because that's where the wind's coming from. So I was like trapped in this like kind of box. It's like a game, you know. I couldn't get out. Doesn't matter which way I turned, how to dodge a ship. And once again, another one was playing chicken with me. You know, it came right up my stern, and he passed within, I don't know, 40 meters. He knew I was there. 40 meters. Instead of passing behind me, he passed in front of me, cut me off. I mean, maybe they're just bored, you know. Anyway. Oh dear, I see another ship. And it's coming in my direction. Oh, I'm going to have to cut off. See you in a bit. Anyway, I'd like to introduce you to a friend of mine. It's called Billy Boy. Billy Boy. He doesn't say very much. He's very good at his job. That was just a little quick update. Let you know everything's fine. And I'm going to go and have my dinner soon. I'm going to have some meatball couscous, and that'll be about it. It's a funny hot day, I know. You're catching me during my dinner. Garlic, tomatoes, egg, 4 eggs. It's very good for you. Sometimes my imagination plays tricks on me, especially when you've been at sea like this, under this intense pressure. Today when I was going along, I saw in front of me about, I don't know, 300 meters away in front, what looked to me like a life raft. So straight away, action stations, you know. Got myself sorted, got some extra life jackets. I was going to call the Coast Guard, but I thought I'll leave until I get there. Got up there. It was a big shampoo bottle-shaped airbed, but I thought it was a life raft full of refugees or something like that, or the immigrants, you know, that come across from Africa. Second one, I was travelling along east. I'd tacked east, and of course I'm travelling. I'm a bit mad today, and I saw these two shapes, very streamlined, coming straight towards me under the water, and I'm like, it's torpedoes? Somebody's firing torpedoes at me. Now, who in their right mind would want to fire torpedoes at me? The baddies? Who knows? Anyway, so I thought these were two torpedoes coming towards my bow, and I'm like, and I'm thinking, nah, I can't be torpedoes. No one's going to fire torpedoes at me. And so I realised there was 2 dolphins coming high speed towards the boat, followed by a pod of the rest of them, and they all played around here quite happy for half an hour. Said they could buy splish splash, off they went. But I was convinced it was torpedoes. How bad is that? Anyway, so I'm just going to have me din-dins, and like I said, I'm a bit mad today, so well, this is the kind of waves we've got today and what we had last night. The wind isn't so bad. I'm probably shouting, but just in case you can't hear me. Now I'm trying to make headway here, but the waves are so sloppy that it's really difficult. As you can see, we're bouncing all over the place. And this is on attack about 120. Now I want to go to 60, but I can't go between 120 and 30. So I'm going from 120, then I'm tacking to 30. Had a big accident before. It wasn't until I left port that I realised that the sink didn't have a U-bend in it. So when I tack to port, all the water comes into the sinks. Now, I usually lock everything. I usually close everything. But today I'm so tired, I forgot. And so when I tacked, and the Caricia's leaning right over, it started to feel a bit funny. And I looked down the hatch here in the cockpit, and we're full of water. And I looked into the cabin, and the sinks are full of water, overflowing. We're sinking. So I quickly closed the seacock and started the pump. Got a bucket out and solved that problem. This is what happens when you're sailing by yourself and when you're lacking sleep. You don't think right. You have to be extra careful. Extra careful. So little silly things like that can end you, eh? But anyway, whoop, hold on, let's turn a little bit. If you don't keep it on 120 and you go like to say 110, the sails all flop and it turns around by itself. Had this all the time for days and days. The sea's really weird. Considering the Mediterranean hasn't got much of a current, a tide, it's got plenty of swirly bits and currents and stuff. Anyway, patience, remember, patience.